Saturday 23rd, 2022 will remain remarkable in the history of Oyo Kingdom as a day the revered monarch in Yoruba land and by extension Nigeria bid the world goodbye. Love or loathing, it was a unifying factor and someone who spoke to power without caring whose horse is God. Oba Lamidi Olaiwola Atunda Adeyemi is to so many people different things. From his life as a schoolboy, as a trained boxer, a dancer, a traditionalist, a socialite, and a traditional ruler. He is the first Alaafin that had Western education. He is the longest reigning Alaafin in the history of Oyo Empire. He was the one that approved crown for Olubadan of Ibadan land and Shoun of Ogbomoso under military governor David Jemibewon. Ogbomoso and Ibadan were under Oyo Empire and both had Baales who took instruction from the Alaafin. Oba Adeyemi III was the permanent chairman of Oyo State Council of Obas, a position he assumed after the demise of Oba Adesoji Aderemi, who was the chairman Western Council of Obas, because of the interregnum in Oyo after the demise of Ladigbolu II, whose reign was between 1960 and 1965. History has it that right from birth, his father Adeyemi II consciously protected him because Ifa Oracle had predicted he will become king. That was why his father took him to Abeokuta and Lagos, where his father eventually passed on after he was deposed by the Western Region government, following the dispute between Bode Thomas and Adeyemi II, and the mysterious circumstances of the death of Bode Thomas after he was allegedly charmed by Adeyemi II. Lamidi Adeyemi grew under the care of Lady Oyinkan Abayomi, who was an Egba princess married to Kofo Abayomi, an Oyo man, who became the first chairman of Lagos Island local government. Lamidi Olaiwola Adeyemi was a student of Methodist Boys High School and became a boxer before he was appointed king on November 8, 1970, and eventually coronated on January 14, 1971.
Farmers lack various equipment. We want the government to provide them with fertilizers, farm implements.
He celebrated so many years on the throne of his forefathers, with so many developmental achievements to show for it, until he marked 51 years on the throne and 83 years of age when death came calling. The news of his death first filtered in like a rumor, but was later officially confirmed that Oba Lamidi Adeyemi is gone. Preparations for his burial began, but with the processes met. Clerics in Oyo, led by the chief imam of Oyo State, Masood Ajokidero, led other members of the Oyo State League of Imams to the Alaafin of Oyo's palace to offer prayers for the repose of the soul of the deceased. The body was to have been lowered according to Muslim rites, but images emanated later confirming the late king would be buried in the dark of the night after traditionalists have performed some rituals precisely in Bara, a 5-minute drive from the village. At exactly 9 p.m., the traditionalists took over the body and the rites were done. Next day, to the burial, residents of Oyo town were yet to come to terms with the news of his death. They were seen converging in groups discussing the death, but the reality had already dawned.
Alaafin left behind is to always defend Yoruba. His legacy is principally to be able to say the truth at all times, no matter whose us is God. Be a man of yourself. Let people know your ideology and principle. That is his legacy.
From the town to the ancient palace, where people in large number, many stayed for long, while others joined them. As expected, the palace became a mecca of sorts for the who is who in the country, implying that Oba Laiwola Atunde Adeyemi was truly a rallying point.
Baba was always alert, extremely highly intelligent, blessed, and very accommodating, extremely courageous. A lion had just left the jungle.
Whenever you are lucky to see with Alaafin that he has the time to attend to you, he will take you with various history in Yoruba land and the world history. And he will be citing an authority on issues without even citing the documents.
Good boxer. He epitomizes the spirit of sportsmanship. And when you talk about sports, it's about unity, about peace. He was a promoter of peace and unity and an investor in the young people of our country.
He has done his best where it is necessary. He is a warrior. That stone is a very important one as far as the black race is concerned, and he uses it very well. He used that position very, very well to make a statement of what truly we are and what.
Amid the passing on of Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, another member of the royal palace caught the attention of Nigerians. This man, Morenikeji Lasisi, alias Baba Keji, is the oldest palace servant who has witnessed the reign of 3 different Alaafin of Oyo. When asked about his age, he said he could not remember, but confirmed he is more than 100 years and still holds the position as the head of the palace aides.
Mama Dedu, Mama Roko.
So, tí Alaafin bá ti jí láàárọ̀, kí ni iṣẹ́ tí yín? Alaafin bá ti jí láàárọ̀, kí ni iṣẹ́ tí yín?
C'était mes maris. Et l'eau douerne. Là, tu vois, j'ai l'eau bas. Là,
Tẹ́ bá ti wá wá dé ńkọ́?
tu m'as dit.
The centenarian is likely to witness the installation of another Alaafin, which will make it the 4th monarch he has served. The question now is, who will become the next Alaafin? Time will tell.